Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome to the preview of the fall season. We hope you guys are ready. First of all, here's what I want to say. We do have some solid animes to look forward to. Some sleepers that I've been kind of keeping an eye on that people have been talking about that seem like they are going to be really good. As well as some, of course, big name titles. But this is definitely a slower season. Or maybe it's just slower than what we're used to, because recently we've been having anime seasons that have been just absolutely overflowing, and it's honestly been overwhelming. So if you guys are looking for stuff, if you are itching for something else to watch, I do recommend. We did drop a check-in video for the summer season where we talked about literally like 30 animes that are really good, and at the end of the season here, I still stand by pretty much all of them. I'm going to link that at the end of this video if you are really fiending for some new anime. But for this season, let's get right into it. And I'm just saying too, the winter season does look like it is going to be absolutely stacked as well. So if you have anything you want to watch, I highly recommend trying to watch it now, because January, we are back. It's summer 2.0. It's going to be a disaster. But first of all, to start this off, we do have One Punch Man Season 3. I'm a little underwhelmed or kind of saddened by this. I have yet to watch One Punch Man. I know, it's kind of like a sin. It's kind of like against the law. It's a crime, right? I feel like if you watch anime, you at least have to watch the first two seasons of One Punch Man. I'm a little sad by it because people are saying that the trailers and stuff for season 3 look really bad. So I'm really hoping that it does do a lot better. And, it's just kind of like maybe they rushed the trailers. Hopefully the actual season does dominate, because it does seem like it's an absolute staple in the anime industry. And it's coming out October 12th. That looks amazing. Spy Family Season 3 looks really good. We talked about this. We have an anime podcast. It drops every single week. We're going to talk about a lot of these when they drop as well. But Spy Family started off really good. Then it kind of like forgot the plot. You know what I mean? It kind of just straight up became a slice of life, and it wasn't as like engaging as as amazing as this like success it had in season 1. But then they dropped the movie, and the movie was really good. It got way more back on track with the plot. It was just kind of hitting like season 1 was hitting. So season 3 is now dropping. I have high hopes for it. Hopefully it is going to kill. October 4th it does drop. We do have the final season, the finale of My Hero Academia. That is going to be absolutely insane. I know a lot of people are very excited and also very saddened by this, because it is coming to an end. We do have that like middle phase of anime that has been with like Attack on Titan. That came to a close already. Now we're seeing My Academia. The new generation, I feel like we're going to be okay. It's pretty stacked. It's pretty incredible. But, of course, seeing My Academia, it has been honestly a solid series. I've been kind of skeptic of it, but there's a lot of moments that I've really enjoyed. I am really looking forward to the final season, to your Eternity Season 3. Talk about depression in the anime. Incredible. Have you
Yeah,
seen have you seen To Your Eternity?
I still need to watch season two, but I've seen a good chunk of it. Very difficult. Depression is like the perfect word for it.
Yeah.
But as soon as I saw that, it was like, all right, that's something I definitely want to catch up on this season and like enjoy season three as it's coming out.
Bro, season 2 is like more. You know how you say like season 1's like, yeah, depression and sad? Season 2 is like way more like philosophical as well. It really kind of gets you thinking, and it's like, yo, it is very intriguing. It's very good. I know some people like don't like it, but I personally love it. I'm looking forward to season 3. It should be amazing. That is coming out also on October 4th. So very nice. But is that like it for kind of the big names? Is there anything else that I've missed, or should we get right into kind of like the lower key animes that I've been seeing?
There's like a Golden Kamui kind of OVA, like
Mm-hmm.
a 30-minute episode movie type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really it. Yeah, I think for some of the bigger names, you got like a Gintama kind of spin-off type thing. So like there are big names, but that's kind of it for like main seasons, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, one of like the more like sleeper kind of enemies, the like lower key enemies that I'm actually really excited for. Honestly, it might be kind of like my favorite kind of a guilty pleasure, kind of like enjoyment kind of watch of the season is May I Ask for One Final Thing. It is kind of more of like, is it a villainous anime, which we've seen a lot more come out recently. The villainous, genre is popping off. This one is she's an adult. Which of course, whenever you have like adult animes, they are like a lot nicer. They are a lot more enjoyable, a lot more relatable. And this chick's a badass, bro. Like I've seen part of the like trailer, and then I stopped. So I'm like, oh, yo, I don't want anything spoiled. It's pretty much like she grew up with this kid, and it's like, oh, childhood best friends. You know what I mean? They get together. Yo, bro's a douchebag. He like is abusive to her. He's such a piece of shit. And one day they're at like this, really high end, high class, function. A lot of noble families, and he embarrasses her by pretty much saying, "Hey, I'm not marrying you. I'm marrying this other girl. You're trash. Go away." And she's like, "Honestly, fuck it. I've been like so like respectful, so nice. She's been enduring it all." She snaps, and all you see next is her covered in blood. She goes to work. She beats the
Sick.
brakes off this guy, and it's pretty much like, "I'm going to ruin your life." So I'm really excited for this anime. I think it is going to be phenomenal. Again, it's like it's an adult anime. It's a villainous anime. This chick seems like a badass. I cannot wait.
Make a really good point too. The villainous genre is like really taken off,
Mm-hmm.
and like there's a lot of really good stuff. You kind of summed it up perfectly. I think that'll be one of the sicker, more low key animes,
Mm-hmm.
and that really set up well. I think Ranma one half will be really cool. I still got to finish season one, but that was like a really funny, also kind of like serious with some of the combat stuff. Like that was a good season. Again, still got to finish it, but Mappa always does really good.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be another kind of like maybe lower key. I don't know how popular it is, but yeah, dropping at the same time. That should be another really cool one.
Have you heard of Sanda as well?
I was reading that. I
Mm-hmm.
haven't heard of it or seen like any promotion for it, but yeah, it kind of looks cool. Cool like cover page there, and the art style kind
So
of reminds me of like FMA in a way, like something
yeah.
familiar. It feels familiar.
So not to get like too far ahead, by the way, the way I asked for one final thing is coming out October 4th. We have a lot of animes dropping on October 4th. Ranma One Half is going to be October 5th. And then Sanda is actually, what I heard, is going to be one of the more popular premieres coming out this season. People are very, very excited for it. I heard it is actually kind of the reason while Dandadan is going to take a little bit longer for season 2. Because they've been saying is that like the studio that does Dandadan, it doesn't have a whole lot of projects. It really kind of focuses on 1 or 2 animes a year, and that is it. They were working on both parts of Dandadan, and that's also why they needed the gap to kind of let them get ahead. I heard they're working on part 2 as part 1, as they're working on part 1 as well. Like they needed that much time,
Oh wow.
and that studio is doing Sanda. So because they're focusing on other projects as well, that's why Dandadan might be a little not like every year. It might be a little slower to come out on release now. But I heard Sanda's gonna be really, really cool. I mean, from what we've seen from Dandadan, this studio knows what's up. They're professionals. They are very, very good. I think that this is gonna be amazing, at least anime-wise, like animation-wise. And I also kind of read kind of like what it's about, and that seems like really cool too. It kind of seems like it's all over the place. It seems pretty chaotic. So I'm definitely willing to give it a try, especially because it's coming out October 4th. But if everyone's saying it's good, I usually trust the anime community. They usually know what's up. I guarantee so many of them have read the manga. It's probably phenomenal. You know what I mean? So if people are like really hyping this up, I'm gonna give it a shot. Like at first glance, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, but like, there's so many animes that like I've thought that of with first glance. People are like, no, it's amazing. Try it, and I tried it. I'm like, wow, that is amazing. Why did I even like? I'm so sorry I even thought anything else. So I am actually really excited for this anime. I hope you guys are too. It is gonna be kind of really cool to check out.
Yeah, that does sound really good. Another one I was kind of reading through. It seems like it's a kind of like a romance. Where did it go? uh what is it, Wand Dance? Like that seems kind of like a cool premise. I've never really heard anything about it, but dude starting high school, he has like a stutter, like a speech impediment, so like he tries to stay out of the way. And he meets a girl who like just dances pretty much whenever, like super free and expressive, and he's like drawn to that because he's kind of like the opposite. So kind of basically says that they begin to grow a little bit, they become more comfortable, and like it does lead to romance between them. So that's something I think I might check out, just based on like a it says it's a sports anime, but I don't know how accurate that is. But it seems like a kind of cool premise for like a romance.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Like I said, I'm gonna be binging and gorging myself on every little bit of anime that even seems remotely, even a tinge of it might be okay. Just because when we do the check-in video 3 to 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks in the fall season, I want to make sure anything that might be amazing or anything that you might like, we are talking about and kind of going over. So I'm definitely gonna check that out. It does look pretty good. Let me get the date for you guys. October 8th, that is dropping. Another one I'm seeing people talk about. I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be incredible or something, but my status as an assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. I'm seeing a lot of people talking about that. I'm not necessarily like a fiend of like isekai. It's not like, oh, isekai's coming out, I gotta get on that. You know what I mean? If there's an isekai that pops off that's solid, I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna love it. But I know that the isekai genre has a fan base, has people that like only watch isekais. If that is you, or you like really much enjoy isekais, I think you might like this one. I'm seeing a lot of people talk about it. It's coming out October 7th, and it looks pretty solid. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give everything a shot. So this does look pretty good. Again, if you're into isekais, you're probably gonna like this one because again, I'm hearing so many people all over TikTok, all over Instagram, YouTube, kind of be like, "Yo, this is gonna be sick."
Just going off like the cover page, like if you click on it, the art looks really good,
Mm-hmm.
and then they kind of have another like visual teaser for it. The dude looks really badass.
Yeah.
So yeah, just basically going by the eye check, I think it looks really really sick.
Yeah, again, guys, we're gonna give like all of these a try. Give them the first couple of episodes. Really kind of let it sink in, and then go over it. Of course, too. The second season starts. everything. All the socials will be popping off with people talking about stuff, dropping clips, and we're probably gonna find at least 3 to 4 new animes too that aren't on any of these websites that are gonna come out and we're like, oh my god, this is incredible. Because there are always gems, and we always bring that up. So I think that is it for the fall season so far. It definitely has a good amount of anime. It's just we've been so disgustingly spoiled with the amount that we get each and every season. The summer season was too much. I could not keep up, and like I keep like a schedule of when it drops, and I try to stay on top of it. And even then, it was rough. So definitely the season of catching up and trying to get a lot of the animes we've been kind of holding off on, done because winter's gonna pop off again. But solid. There's plenty of content for us to enjoy, and I'm really, really excited about it. I hope you guys are too. But that is it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you for the check-in video where we talk about everything that kind of pops out of the woodwork, everything that kind of does really well, and kind of bring up the ones that kind of disappoint, because that happens every season too, where an anime comes in, everyone thinks it's going to be incredible, and it flops, whether it's the studio's fault or what. But again, hope you guys enjoy it. Have a great rest of your week, and later, guys. Peace.